we're looking for like empathy, sympathy. We're looking for like
maybe in some situations or like
Excitement?
Yeah, excitement
Okay,
or
alright.
like some sort of like dramatic emotion from the other person.
okay, we're gonna go to Darren.
It's a slippery slope, though.
I know.
Yeah.
Because we don't have control over how people react. And just as we offer something as a gift, we can't expect someone to respond a certain way and be authentic, because that's what we want.
Yeah.
And maybe what we want isn't really what we need.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, and I get why, but a lot of times, the fact that, I mean, and that's why authenticity, as Rob has pointed out multiple times, is important, because if I'm authentic in my response, to be able to say, wow, that, whatever my response is, if it's authentic, you can feel that it's authentic, and maybe not what you wanted to hear, or what you wanted to see. But if you can sense that I'm being authentic, I think you'll be more inclined to come back to me. And I think that's the most important thing. I think a lot of times the response that we would like to receive isn't maybe what we need to receive.
Yeah.
It's a justification.
Yeah. That's why I did say like depending on how like complex the situation is, but like if it's just like a minor struggle that you may be going through, or like something that you can deal with, you just want the sympathy or something like that. I don't know. That's just.
There have been a couple times when I have asked someone, how would you like me to respond to that? I've asked that question, or how do you think I should respond to that? And some people have told me that like what they would expect, and that helps validate them. And because sometimes you can sense that people are fishing for a
Yeah.
so it's
Some people fish. Yeah.
My dad does that.
So it's you know, if you that could be a good question to ask. You know, how are you expecting me to respond to that? I'm just curious.
Well, and it is like a mentor situation. So like when people come to you, or you go to them, depending on what the problem is, like maybe that is just all they want, you know. So that was just an idea.
Judgment. It's all about using your judgment the best you can. There's no one simple answer.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe trying to give them what you think they want could be a great thing.
Yeah.
And I just like to restate that as long as they feel that you care, as long as they can feel your love, they'll be there. And like that trust will be there, and you'll be able to help them to grow, no matter what the situation is. I just want to again restate the personal power that I've seen in like role play and in like actually doing it out. Like it is a really useful tool. Like if you have to talk to your boss about a stressful situation, I don't know, a spouse or your roommate, just practice it out. I've learned so much every time I do it. And especially like when you're practicing it out to help other people, that's when growth comes in. Does anyone have any last thoughts before we move on to the next segment?
Yes.
One thing, when you're dealing with a difficult situation and maybe you've helped them come up with their own solution, I think there's great wisdom in being able to say, hey, can I follow up with you tomorrow or whatever period of time you feel might be helpful, just to see how things went or how you're doing. Again, builds the trust, but also they feel like they're being supported at a time when maybe they feel completely alone. And that could be a very good thing.
Cool.
And I think I'm fellow ones. I mean, we're not trying to fix things, but we're trying to improve things with them. Be like, hey, you know, I'm going on a hike. Invite them to activity. I mean, just go that other step. Be like, hey, let's go have some fun. Let's go out to dinner. Let's just do something that is not you thinking about your problems and worries that get you out of the situation for a while.
Interesting. Thank you. Yeah. So thank you again.
Okay, thank you. Good job, guys. It's good.